Hi everyone. Hi Chris. Welcome. Sorry I made the event earlier, but I forgot to make it on YouTube. I posted it everywhere else except for where I was supposed to. I apologize. But it looks like at least some of you found me, so hello. Sorry. Hope everyone is doing well on this Monday. Hi Betty and Jen. Lori. Thank you guys. Hi Deanie. So, I'm a little under the weather, so my voice may be kind of, I don't know. We'll see what it does. Um, Tonight we're doing this honeybee on the Santorini, and here's the inspiration. I like all of that. Just, it's gorgeous, just the way it is. It's so pretty. So I'm probably going to stick to that for inspiration and colors. I'm going to use the neons and mix them to get the colors I want. And I have my porcelain plate. I'm just going to use that tonight to mix colors on. Hi Allison, Vicky, hello Heather. Hi everyone. So again, I'm sorry about that little mix up there. Not a mix up, it's just I forgot. I posted it, I went over to my Facebook and I made the event in my group and posted it on my business page and my regular page, but I forgot to create the event on YouTube. So I just created it at 7:27. Anyways, I'm glad y'all found me. Thank you so much for hanging out with my crazy self. So, is anybody painting tonight? I know you probably just found out what we were doing. So, I did post a little short earlier that said we were doing this for live tonight. So, if you saw that, maybe you figured it out. But only 34 people saw it. So, that was kind of strange. Usually, 1,000 or so see it. But I wonder if it got buried somewhere, huh? Sorry, I'm catching up here, cutting some paper towels. Okay, so I have decoupaged my image onto the rock. This is the actual paper, not tissue. I just copied it, or actually, I took it and reduced the color. I made it black and white and then lightened the contrast and the shadows and all of that so that I could use it for my transfer image, so I didn't have to do the drawing because I'm lazy. Okay, sorry, I was catching up on comments there. All right, let's get started. So I'll be using the gouache. Like I said, I'm going to put out a few colors here. And with this gouache, you don't need very much. And it is best if you give it a shake, so I'm going to do that. There we go. Hey Phyllis, I just cut the image out with some scissors and then I used Liquitex matte medium and let that dry, and then I did a coat of clear gesso on top. And that's it. Hey Katie, how you doing, friend? Hello. Howdy, howdy, everyone. Oh, wow. Diamond painting. But I don't have patience for that. I am so not patient. Nope. Mm-mm. I did not blend that. I didn't shake that one enough. It's all right though. Hey, Diana Gibby Rocks. Howdy. All right, I think that I just need the blue because I don't know that well, maybe a little purple in a bit. I'm not sure. I don't know until we get there, right? So if you're new here, these are called tutorials, but I don't consider them tutorials. It's more like a watch me paint thing, and I hope you learned something. I'm not a terrific teacher, I don't think anyway. So half the time I'm quiet, and then the other half the time I'm off in space giggling about who knows what. So enjoy chatting with friends and watching along, and hopefully you might pick up a little tip or trick. See, I'm going to turn my flash on so I can have some light. And find my paintbrush. Sorry guys, give me just a minute. Another one, you know. Alright, this is Princeton number 6, Neptune Round. I'm going to cut this out so that it's smaller here, and I can keep it sort of in the frame so you guys can see it. Alright. I say, yeah, it's too cold here. I'm miserable, uncomfortable, don't like it. So I'm going to start with the background. I'm just going to mix some colors. Until I see some of the colors that I want to work with. Which I think we're good. Okay. I'm just going to start laying down some of this background lighter colors, and then we'll be layering. Just dropping in some of the brighter colors. Aw, Kate, thank you. Wrong way. I want to get a little purple, not purple, but like a, yeah, wine-ish color going here. Thank you. Thanks, Becky. Bonita, thank you. Woohoo! Thank you. Ring that bell. Buster, Buster, your turn. Thank you, Bonita. Yay. Aw. Joanne's eating her candy necklace bracelet. That's awesome. Thank you, Jen. Thank you. I'm um I'm not really explaining because if you'll notice I'm just grabbing color. and making a mess on my plate. That's the fun part about, mixing color. You really just mix it until you see the color you want. And that's pretty much how I mix my colors. It's not like I'm looking at a chart, you know, and going, yeah, that'll look good there. I'm not. I'm over here going, I think red and blue make purple. And I hope they do. Sometimes they don't. It depends on if you're working with a warm or a cool, and you just kind of got to try until you see the thing you're looking for. I mean, there's color theory and all that business that you can really, really study and get into and learn how to mix those colors, you know, the technical way, but I don't roll that way, so. And I'm not trying to be identical to the picture, I'm just taking some cues. All right, just gonna start doing some of the little detail-y stuff. Just putting in a little definition here. Oops, I missed a bell. Oh my goodness, who was that? Sorry. Chris, thank you. Woohoo, Buster! Woohoo! Thank you. Thank you so much, Chris. Did I miss another one? I got it. So this is just loose watercolor painting. Just no, very messy, you know. Just so we have a psst of color back there, right? I'm going to try to take the color off of the flowers so that we can really work on those. That's the cool thing, if you use gesso, you can work with it kind of like watercolor paper. So sorry about the sniffles, guys. This time I don't know what I have, a cold or something. It's negative for the big corona, so we're good. But okay. Now I'm just going to remove. Jen, thank you. Woohoo! Thank you. Yay, you guys are rocking it tonight. Thanks so much. Thank you, thank you. I am just taking a damp brush and removing some of the color from the honeycomb to give it that lifted, the highlight, you know what I mean? So I have the... Oh, I have a surprise tonight. I don't know what this is. It's all wrapped up. Are we ready? Let's see. Oh, it's a brownie. Thank you. Thank you, son. Oh, delivery. Chocolate brownie. Well, that was a sweet surprise. Aw. Smell-o-vision. Again. Here. Smell. Big sniff. Oh God, it smells good. It smells a lot like the chocolate icing glitter. I'm not kidding. It does smell. It smells a lot like that. He is pretty sweet. Or at least he wants everyone to think he is. No, he is. He's a good boy. I'm lucky. He's definitely a good boy. Katie, oh my goodness, friends, thank you. Buster, he's on the job first. Woo, 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 woo. Thank you. Thank you, friends. I don't know why I'm struggling so much over on this side with these honeycombs, but they don't want to play. Yes, the mug brownies are amazing. We used to eat those all the time, and I don't know why we stopped. I need to grab some of those. Okay, let's see here. All right, I think I'm just going to quit messing with them for now, and we'll, touch them up as we get to them. I say that, and then I start playing with them again. Okay, let's see what we can do with our bee here. Bee, 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 bee. I think I want to foil the bee, but I want to paint it first and then foil. I'm looking. This is the Shimmer Shots, and I believe this is Pirate Gold. I believe. Here. Or antique. Ooh, it might be antique gold. One or the two. So I'm going to be using that, And I may bring some of this brown in with it too. These are watercolor, the shimmer shots, so you can mix them with your regular watercolors if you need to do some shading like this. Pretty bee. And of course a little bee butt. And we're definitely going to be doing the black, so I'm just going to take some of this gold back out here, lighten that up. Okay. I'm going to turn the flash off for a minute so you can see. What we got going on here. Vicky, thank you so much. Busterson, thank you. Thank you. All right, let's do some flowers. Right. And mix some blue with the pink. Thank you, Becky. Is that Bex or Becky? Sorry. Thank you. Woohoo! Thank you so much. So now I'm just putting the little purple right here at the center to give it that. We're just going to go around and do all these little baby blues. I think they're forget-me-nots. I did not draw the picture. I decoupaged it from the image down here. This image was turned into a black and white grayscale, and then fussy cut. I cut out a lot of this bits around it and then decoupaged it onto the rock. And I do have tutorials on how to do that. I believe they say decoupage in the title. And if you can't find it, let me know and we can get you a proper link for an example of how I do that. Sometimes I use tissue paper, sometimes I just this is straight paper, printer paper, inkjet. Yeah, the watercolor still works. The key to it is, I'm using the watercolor on the decoupage right now, to use products that work with watercolor. So matte is important, to use a matte medium. If you're using Mod Podge, use Mod Podge matte. And then when that dries, do a clear coat of gesso. And then let that dry and you can work on the watercolor. I mean on the paper. Yeah. Nice to see you over here from Instagram. Is it Ramy? Ramy? M. Ramy? We'll call you M. If you use gesso medium and it did, and it worked to keep your print on the rock, then no, you shouldn't have to use another gesso unless you don't feel like it has enough grip. That's up to you. Like if you feel watercolor paper, how it has that tooth to it that grips onto paint, that's what you're looking for on your stone. And Santorinis have that by themselves. But when you do the glue, basically, it gets rid of that, so you need to put it back, and that's what using the gesso is about. Yeah, really gritty it's supposed to be gritty, but you can get, like, honestly, if you can get this one, this is really great. I like this one. It's, to me, the perfect grit. Some gessos can be extremely gritty, and so it's kind of just, you have to look around for the one that you like. Phyllis, again, it depends on your um, what you are used to and what you like for tooth. If one coat of gesso gives you enough texture to grip that paint, there's no like recipe here. I even use water with mine, so I couldn't even tell you how much gesso I'm using. I wish I had an answer, but I will get my brush wet, just like, see the water in it? It's not dripping, but it's nice and wet. And then I just get some gesso and put it on. It's, I usually do one coat, and then if it doesn't feel gritty, I'll put another coat because I need that grit. All right, so for the flowers, I want kind of a coral. They're going to blend right into the background here. Let's see. Maybe we'll just change those. So I'm basically just very wet application here, and then I'm letting it pool in the middle of the flower. And if you want to add like a burst of color in the center while it's really wet, touch it with a deeper color that you want to see to give it a little bit of pizzazz at the belly of it. Okay, here's the steps. You print out your image in black and white, and then you cut it out how you want it, either from paper or from tissue. Then you get your rock wet with your matte medium or what it is you're using. The matte Liquitex matte medium, you paint a layer of that on. You put your print on top of it. Then you paint another layer on the top and let that dry. Then when that's dry, you put a coat of gesso on top of that. So it's normal decoupaging steps. It's not anything special. The only thing special is the last coat of gesso. Everything else is just like you would decoupage anything else, pretty much. There are, like I said, there are tutorials that you can go grab if you want to see it. See the application? I don't do it on live because it takes a long time to dry. Yeah, pretty. Okay, let's see. I don't know, they have their like leaves all pink, but I'm going to make mine a little green. Okay, I'm going to paint the wings and then we'll start doing some of the liner work and then some foil. Thank you. So I'm taking like a purpley gray that I just loosely mixed on the plate over here and putting that down. And then I'm going to use some of the lighter pink right around the edges. And then I'm going to add some blue detail here. That was loud. Sorry. All right. Did I miss some bell ringing? I think I caught everyone. No, I think I missed some. No, I got it. We're good. I'm going to be using Daler-Rowney black drawing ink, and this is the Simply brand that Walmart has. And I find it, sorry, I had to eat the brownie. I find it very similar to this. This is my favorite. It's almost gone. So it's a little dry and crumbly, so I'm going to use my new one. And for that, I'm going to grab a piece of my disposable palette here. And on one side, it's like a little more matte, and on the other side, it's real shiny. On the real shiny side, I use that for the UV nail products, and on the semi-matte side, I use that for the inks and paint and stuff. Now you can use this with a pipette or any way to get it on there, just a drip or a drop or a... And if you guys have noticed in wow, that's really bright yellow. It's not that bright yellow over here, guys. But if you've noticed in your... Oh, I got a bell. I got a bell. Who's that? Who did that? Lori! Thank you. Thanks, Lori. Thank you, thank you, thank you. So this is a mini pipette that I've been putting in with some of the paint. So if you have one of these, they work really great for the ink. You just drop just a tiny bit, and then you can it's kind of hard to reuse it after you've used it with black, but you can rinse these out just by squeezing water in and out, squeeze it in, squirt it out, kind of thing. Right. So I'm going to start some detail lining work here, and then we'll do some foils. All the foils. Oh, I'm going to start calling you Lori. So I think I'm going to work on the bee first. I have to change brushes. Let me see. I just need a shorter. There we go. I think that's my shorter one. Oh yeah. So the bee, this bee has little wispy, like bee hairs. So we're going to put some little wispy bee hairs back in here. And these brushes are in my shop, and I don't know if you can see that point on them, but they come to a magnificent point, which allows you to do those little tiny wispy, those little baby hairs right there. That kind of detail work. And then this set is the crystal handle set. I think there's 8 brushes in that one. And it has the cat's tongue, which is this one, 3 liner brushes like this, a little fan brush, which is so cute, an angled brush. There's so many different brushes in that set. Anyways, this is a thirsty brush, so you can pick up, like, it'll hold on to ink or paint. It'll hold more ink or paint, so you can do this kind of thing, you know, filling in bigger swatches of color at one time. All right, bee body. Got a little carried away over here. All right. So I'm going to do the legs here. And then we'll be putting some details in there. And then these have a shadow. So I'm just putting that shadow in there too. And it has little hairs. So I'm going to go ahead and paint those too. And our antenna. And shadow. And then these legs over here. I'm going to do my little bee hairs down here on the behind before I forget. All right. I know the bee fuzzies are so cute, aren't they? Okay, little bit of work in here. And you can, if you want to, spray your rock at this point and then get your pen out, which would be so much easier, and do, you know, the little details with your pen. Which I think I'm going to grab my pen and see if I can do it. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't, depending on if I didn't spray, so we'll see how well the pen works. This is a character pen. I've just removed the character from the top of my pen, so. Oh yeah, so much easier. And I'm just going to add back in there the little splashies. And these pens are $1 in my store. So it doesn't make a lot of sense if that's all you're looking for, because you have to pay shipping, unfortunately. Unless you're over $35, then you get free shipping. But if you have something else to pick up and you already are having to pay shipping, adding a couple of these on, you know, $1 or $2 is worth it. These pens are micro fine liners. Now they are water reactive, and that means, I'll show you what that means. Let me get my example rock here. So water reactive, and they're on purpose water reactive. I know a lot of people are wanting waterproof, but since I work with watercolor a lot, I want things that I can manipulate. So water reactive is a pen that you can move around with water, obviously. So if you wanted to add some shading or shadows, you just do your drawing and then pull your now my pen doesn't want to work, too funny. Then pull your color around with your brush and water. It's pretty cool for shading and things like that. What was I drawing? Oh, did I draw something bad? Katie! Macaroni and cheese. Yes, it's a pasta. It was actually going to be a water droplet, you nasty women. I'm sorry. I had to quickly eat my brownie. You know, sometimes I just don't even see these things. And then some days, that's all we see, right? see the details bring it home, right? You saw macaroni. Yeah. I had cylinder in my brain, like a geometric figure trying to show the shading, but my geometric figures obviously need work. So we'll call it a macaroni. Oh my God, Katie. No. Nope. Not saying that. It's a mad macaroni. Oh my gosh. I can't even line. You guys are killing me. It's a ziti. It is, Bambi. I'm with you. It's totally ziti. One of my favorite things to cook. Allison wants to know what ziti is. Okay. Ziti is a pasta. You know what macaroni looks like? Should I draw it again? This is actually what ziti looks like. It's a straight but tube pasta. You know what penne looks like, right? Like this. Penne looks like that, but cut, on the angle. Ziti's like that, but straight on both ends. Boom, boom. Wow. Not about the ziti, just wow, we take a dirt road real quick. Ladies, this time wasn't even my fault. Woot woot. All right, that's it. Now I'm going to ring my own bell. That was for me. Just, I can ring my bell. Okay, I think I'm good with the details here. And we can move on to the fun stuff. So guys, any suggestions on what you want to see for foil tonight? I'll take suggestions. I do want to add a couple of little details here. I wish I had honeycomb. I don't have honeycomb. I have everything but that. I have crackle and spackle and I'm kidding. I have this really pretty one right here. It's not honeycomb, but I think it would be. There is honeycomb in it, and it's, if you can see the octagon shapes in there, like they're in there, so I could literally put them in the middle of these, and they would fit perfect. Let me show you one lined up in there. So I'm looking right here. Can you see it? Boom, 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 boom. Oh, there's the light. So see how it lines right up in there? I mean, I could do the background all in this. Yes. Okay, so I'm gonna, yeah, we're gonna do it. Why not? We're gonna do some fancy foil here. Okay, so I gotta do some stuff with it. Get rid of the edges so that we don't have any seams. So there's an edge on one side. Can you see the edge there? That edge will mess us up every time. So we're going to get rid of the edge. And I'm going to cut this foil. And you'll see why I'm cutting it off here in just a second. So when you're putting these together, you want to line up your pattern as best you can. And how we're going to do this is we're going to make a one sheet out of these 4 strips, and then we're going to do the honeycomb with it. Okay, so we're going to lay the glue down on the honeycomb, and then we're going to put the whole sheet just on the honeycomb, so it'll only stick where we put the glue. So it's a lot of work for a little reward, but it's going to be worth it. Alright, now let me figure out how I want my patterns to be. Okay, right there. So you want to overlap your foil so that your patterns match. Can you see that, how the patterns come together? Okay. And then tape. I'm going to turn the flash off just for a bit so that it's not as oh my gosh, I'm having a time today. Sorry. Give me a moment, I'll get it together here. Okay. Whew, I didn't think I was going to get that. You know, I only have to do it 4 more times. Okay, this one has a pattern on the edge there. See the pattern on the edge? So we're going to match that up. So we'll probably have to pull this one over farther. Right here it matches. Yeah. So we're going to match it up right here. Same with this one. I'm not even watching. If you guys are talking to me, I'm sorry. Let me see. Okay. Hopefully we have enough. Yay, we do. Okay. So I'm just going to trim now around my foil to make it easier to deal with when we need to deal with it. Okay. Now I want to see if I can line up the yeah, it looks like it will work. Pretty close anyways. So that's going to be really pretty, you guys. Okay, I'm going to get my gloves and my glue, and we're going to get busy. Where's my flashlight? Okay, that's good. Glue. I'm just going to flip this one over and use my, get the paint out of here. Sorry, guys. Glue. This is going to be so darn pretty. So I think we need to do something on the bee body too, you know, for foil, because we have to. So how about some polka dots on our bee body, on the gold part of the bee body. We'll do some of those. And on the flowers, we're going to do I think we'll do some starbursts, some transparent starbursts on the flowers. I think I'm just going to put foil or glue everywhere. No. Okay. You got to be patient and do it one section at a time or you will have a mess. I have done that before. Tried to do, like, glue the whole rock and then do little sections of foil. Let me just tell you. Oh my gosh. It's not impossible, but it's really difficult. Ooh, that'd be pretty. Black ice on the black. Smart. Yeah. I think you figured it out. Deanie Diana is Gibby Rocks, and she is ambassador for the Foiling Rock Lady and Santorini Stones by Shelley. It's cool. Now we know. It's all right. We all have different, what do you want to call them, handles? Like, I'm one Slimo. In some places, that's funny, right? My maiden name is Sly. And a long time ago, AOL assigned me that for my email, one Slimo. Isn't that hilarious? Mo was my initials, M and O, not MNO, but MO. And then Sly was my maiden name, so I was one Slimo. Isn't that? Anyways, it stuck and I still use it to this day. I know I don't know who half the people are, you guys, because you have different names than you do in the group and on Instagram and in my email. So I probably know you by 5 different names too. It's funny because on Etsy, the nicknames are different than, on YouTube and on Facebook and on Instagram and TikTok. Oh my word, when did all of this happen? So many social platforms, right? So I think this is my last. Is that a hexagon? Honeycomb. Call it that. That's safer. Okay. Then I'm going to use my little flashlight and cure my honeycomb. Oh my gosh, I love this bee so much. Isn't they cute? Little fuzzy butt bee. Bzz, bzz, bzz. I don't know what I want to do with the wings yet. I think I might want to do the new the new tinsel glitter that's going to be coming out next week. Maybe this week, depending on how fast the paint dries. I'll never lose you. Miss Chris. Opal. Yeah. That would be pretty too. Oh, I think I overcooked it. Gosh. I wasn't paying attention. I don't know. Maybe not. That's okay. We'll see. All right. Here we go. This is the hot pot. Okay. You're going to want your burnishing brush handy. I have no idea where I put mine. 500. Well, this one will work. It's not the one I want, but it will work. Okay. Now here I want to line up these yeah, that didn't work. Oh well, we're just going to lay it down and hope for the best, right? Use the big one. Right, I'm going to go ahead and cure a bit through the, just to make sure we got business. Don't know why. Weird. Huh. It's so weird. This, the glue did something very strange down here. Yeah, I've never seen that before. Huh. Oh, there it is. It like, I don't even know what to call that. But we're just going to scrape it off and redo it. There, see? Easy peasy. Sand a bit. Here I'm just going to use some of this. What is going on? Oh. Okay, whatever. Alright, and then I'm going to I'm going to use the Posca this time in black on top of the foil and put the details back in. Okay, I'm going to grab a different Posca that works. It may take me a minute to find one. Yay, okay. Ooh, I like it. I like that just pop of foil back there. Isn't that nice? Okay. Let's see. Let's do some of these flowers with some pretty iridescent starburst foil. And I'm just doing the pink ones. I think the blue ones I'm going to hit with some glitter. Thanks, Jen. This next foil is super duper easy to deal with, very forgiving, and you don't have to line it up with anything, and honestly you can't really mess up with it. So it's like one of my favorite. And it comes in a set called Transparent Holographic Faceted Nail Foils. I believe is there 8 in that set? No, there's 8 in that set. And all of them are just gorgeous and transparent and easy. Easy peasy. Great for beginners to learn on, because you can't, like I said, you can't really mess these up. You can mess up foil, trust me, I still do, as you noticed here. I do it often. Foil is tricky, but it is so beautiful, and the payoff is worth it. You just have to keep practicing. It's like painting. It doesn't just work. You gotta practice it, learn how it feels, and then master it. So I just took a piece that will fit over those, and I'm going to burnish it in, and then pull off the foil. And now look at this flower. See the holographic flash on there? So perfect. See, you can't mess that up. Nope, nope, nope. And I'm just going to take a piece and put it this way. And a little bit down here where I missed. Okay. Yay. No! Foily ketchup. What are you doing, girl? What are you doing? That's crazy. Okay, I think we're done with the foil. So I'm going to get this out of here so I don't mess myself up. And I'm going to cure that before I get it out of here, just to make sure that it doesn't get on me at any time, because I have an allergy and it's an ugly one. And I don't want this to stick to me anywhere for any reason. Okay. It's good and cured. Yeah, we're good. All right. Now for the fun part. Dun, dun, dun. All right. This is called Coconut Cream. No, Coconut Crush in the shop. And on the label it says Coconut Cream. And I meant well. It doesn't come in a jar. It comes in the pouch. These pouches. Like this. This is just the overflow. So I'm going to use it from the jar. And this is going to go on the wings. Yes. Look at that pretty. You guys, tell me that's not the best one yet. And this is all Katie. This is all for Katie. We were going to name it Katie's Ball. and I messed that up too. So, Katie, if you're out there, this one's for you. And this is in the shop now. It's got coconut. And if I could smell it, I would know it smells like coconut. There's also an ocean spray, which is a blue purple shift, and I'm going to try to get that on the small flowers. Oh my gosh. Yes, it's gorgeous. Oh, I know. So I have Blue Crush over here. No, but I have the gold. This is the tinsel, which I think we're out of the gold tinsel, but I'm going to use that on bee body. And if I can find any, I'm going to use the black tinsel, which I'm going to be making again real soon, both of these colors. Tinsel fuzzies, I know, so cool, right? I know. I gotta put some tinsel fuzzies on there. Hey, hey, hey. Come on. I packaged them too well, so I can't get them open. There we go. And the tinsel doesn't come in these bottles any longer, so you don't have to worry about that. But these were available, my first tinsels, and they were on discount because they don't come through the tip of the bottle very well. So, but they are now packaged differently, so oh, so pretty. Hang on and I'll show you guys this madness. Madness in a good way. Yeah, fuzzy bee body. Nice. There's something very special about tinsel glitter. It does amazing things when you're working like on fur or just, it's just pretty. All right, look at the bee fuzzy body, the tinsel body. Isn't it cute? Oh my goodness, I love it so much. Yay. So remember, if you guys have these very first ones, the spoiled rotten, you need to pull off the tips. Because trust me, if you try to put it through there, you're just going to be mad at me. Because I don't know if you can see that hole in there, but it's tiny. And the tinsel is tiny too, but they, you know, they like to be friends. They like to be together. So they're like very magnetized. Tinsel glitter is. It likes to be together. Lucky, lucky. That's not the right one. I'm going to grab my white pen, if I can find it. I think that's it. And do some white details around the legs. Okay, I think I'm done. What do you guys think? Yay! Thank you. Aw, thanks, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me tonight for Honeybee. This will post directly after if you need to watch the replay to catch the beginning. I'm here on Mondays at 7:30 p.m. and with Katie on Wednesdays on our group Creative Rock Art and Foil Techniques at 7:30 p.m. as well. And this week, I believe, what are we doing? Oh my gosh, yes, it's a kitty. We're doing a kitty cat. So come on over there, join the group, and meet us at 7:30 for that fun project. Also, you can check through our guides for some other projects, and then all of these tutorials are posted over there as well. And fun and friends, which, you know, we all got to have fun and friends. So come hang out with us. All right, everyone, take good care. Happy Monday night. I don't know.